All right, what's going on, folks? Chris Chess Sports Cards here. We are doing 2024 Top Series 1 half hobby case. Pick your team break number 24. I put the teams up just for a minute while we go through them, and then I'll take them back down. I know they annoy some. Hope everyone is well. Chris, what's going on, buddy? We probably could have done this break a few days ago if I pushed it a little bit. I apologize for that. It's been a bit of a crazy week. we have lost some more employees to things out of my control, and eBay was having some shipping issues. But everybody's stuff is out from last week and past web breaks. There's nothing here that has to be shipped. So I've been going for the past like 3 days straight trying to get everything done. So if you haven't received it already, which a lot of it went out on Monday, it is on its way. So we are doing a website break, 2024 Top Series 1 half hobby. Pick your team break number 24. Thank you all for joining the break. I appreciate it. As always, any help on the website is a huge help. It's funny, I was just looking today trying to figure out what we're going to do coming up. We need more. We're going to have to start doing some football, I think. It's just not enough baseball breaks. It's driving me nuts. Not enough baseball product coming out. But, I mean, the next we got coming out is Archive Signature Series, Big League, and Elite Extra Edition. That's like it for this month. So if you're football fans, keep an eye out for some football stuff, too. I think we're going to have to start doing some of that, too. All right. Let's go over these teams real quick, and we'll get into it. D-backs, Robert H. Braves, Jacob C. Orioles, Daniel O. Red Sox, Todd P. Cubs, Chris F. White Sox, Robert H. Reds, Andrew P. Guardians, Robert H. And Rockies, Robert H. Tigers, Brandon C. Royals, Frank Y. Tigers were the last team to go, so we'll see if there's any last team mojo. Astros, Michael K. Angels, Jacob C. Dodgers, Mike F. Brewers, Roger M. Twins, Chris F. Marlins, Robert H. Mets, Rich L. Yankees, Joe R. A's, Phillies, and Pirates, Rich L. Cardinals, Jacob C. Padres, Giants, Robert H. Mariners, Todd P. Rays, Rich L. Rangers, Todd P. Blue Jays, Roger M. And Nationals, Frank Y. Oh, yeah? Nice. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it, buddy. All right, so let's get rid of that. Y'all don't have to stare at that. And let's start opening some cards. Oh, where's my knife? That's a good one. Ah, there it is. On the backup table. All right, tomorrow night we're back on eBay. This weekend we got some more Top Series 1. We got some hobbies and some jumbos. We got some more Elite Extra Edition and Bowman Draft. So just to do something different. We've been doing so much Series 1, I had to add a few other things in. So, but we are here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week on eBay. So come and check us out. All right, let's do it. Good luck, everybody. See what we can find in this half caser. Oh, seriously, right out of the gate again? What is wrong with me? Man, why does this keep happening to me? For Miami, City Connect Relic. It's so weird, man, with hobbies lately. It's always like the top pack. And I've been trying to take them out different. I'm just annoying. Miami is Robert. For a basic relic, the City Connect ones are kind of cool. I don't think they'll repeat them. We'll see. I mean, not to say they won't do them in the future. They will, but I think they'll change them up. All right, Jazz. Well, yeah, that's the nice part about doing the website. I can make things, look, eBay's eBay. People are going to bid what they're going to bid, and you take the good with the bad. It's, I get it. But on here, I can price things accordingly where, I don't necessarily, I don't lose money and you guys aren't getting robbed, And you know how eBay is. It all depends on how many people are bidding that night. Soto throwback. I know that that Stadium Club Blaster break is still up there. There's 18 spots. I dropped the price to $12 a spot. I mean, you can't with shipping and tax. I mean, it's literally like $7.75 a spot. Griffey celebration of the kids. So if we can get that one filled at some point this week, we'll get that broken, and then we'll have to see what we're gonna do with the website next. But yeah, it's. I mean, when you can price it yourself, you can, make her good. Wilmer Flores, rainbow foil. Yeah, the show's this weekend. I know. Maybe Sunday. I'll try to make it up there. Robert Giants. Oh man, what a week! I got all these. I did a whole bunch of stuff on Sunday and got a whole bunch of like half of the packages out, and then was finishing the rest on Monday and had everything together and everything ready, and then eBay's shipping system was down. It let me buy the labels, but then it wouldn't let me actually print labels. I had to fight with eBay for like a day. It's so weird. I never had that happen before. It's always something. It's always something. And the people at eBay, not the brightest group over there. It took me like a solid 10 times to explain that the Kutch throwback, that the actual labels were already purchased, but they will not print. Like, I kept trying to tell them, and they're like, but you just have to print the label, just purchase them and print them. I'm like, I purchased them already. I think in my old age, I just have less patience with people. Placentia rookie. Tell you what, Series 1's becoming a little hard to come by. Many of my usual outlets have dried up. I'm really shocked. Otani Blueprint. Don't get me wrong, you could still, but from a decent price aspect, man, there's not a lot out there to be gotten at this point. It's crazy. People are going nuts for Series 1. Bailey Uber. For the Bravos, 60 of 75 Acuna gold greatest hits for Jacob. $60 of 75. Yeah, well, I understand if the chase is for real. There's no doubt about it. But I understand being over. I get the same way. I mean, honestly, I get sick of opening it. I'll do it for as long as it is. There's certain products I never get sick of, like Draft. I can open all the time. I don't mind that. And the beauty of Draft and most Bowman products is you can do them all year round. People will always buy into them. Dean Kremer for the Orioles. But I'll be honest, usually you see a dramatic drop off in Series 1 after like the first 10 days. And it hasn't happened yet. Now, partially that could be because of so few there being no 2024 products out there to break other than this. I'm sure that has something to do with it. But Usually the first week or two is good, and then you see kind of a dramatic fall off. And I haven't really necessarily seen that this year. I mean, some of the teams that don't have a lot, they're never going for a lot anyway. But can't say. I tell you what, Tops did figure it out, and again, this goes to if you're a little newer to the card hobby, say in the last 5 years, a little before COVID or whatever. Series 1 was always fun. There's a De La Cruz home run challenge. But until the year that Alvarez won the rookie of the year, but his rookie card hadn't come out, they released it in the next one. That's when they figured out that it was better to hold more people and try to make Series 1 better. It's always been better since then. So, like, every year there's been a lot of chases in Series 1. Whereas if you go back and look, like, before that, there's, there was always the excitement of Series 1 coming out, but not a lot to really look for, So they've done a bit of a better job with that. It's usually been at the expense of Update series, too. If you look, recent years of Update hasn't been very good because they've been holding people, out for Series 1. Yeah, we've had a few breaks this, since we started. I mean, we're what? I think we're on our 23rd break on eBay. Plus, we've done, I think, like 8 on the website. So we've done, what, 30, maybe 30, 35 breaks of Series 1. And we've 3 or 4 times have had entire breaks that haven't had a single Ellie in it. It's not, it hasn't been uncommon. I told you this year. I mean, I don't know if it's just bad luck or if they really did reduce the amount of Dominguez and De La Cruz, because on the opposite side, it says there's a billion Marco Lucianos. Henry Davis is another one. There's so many. Those two probably the most for rookie cards. I'm trying to think who else. Because Colton Cowser, I mean, there's always been some, but not a lot. Geloff, not a lot. You get like a couple per break, but Luciano and Henry Davis have had obscene amounts. I've had breaks where there've been like 15 or 20 in a break. There's a De La Cruz blueprint. Nice one there. Local Target, Walmart haven't had a thing for it. Yeah. The prices that people are paying though too is like shocking. I had to. I get sometimes a little happy with giving stuff away, and then get to the end of stuff and go, oh damn, I don't have enough to finish. Like I gave too much stuff away. So a few times I've had to go out and just buy some boxes at stores just to like have enough to do the last break or whatever, and then I go and I'm like, I was somewhere the other day. They're getting like $110 for a hobby box. I was like, oh my god, that's a lot for a Series 1 hobby box. $110, but people are paying it. So the Riz throwback. Have you guys seen the Fanatics blaster boxes? I was in a local shop. I think I told you guys I had some last minute. I had some. There's a Nico Horner for the Cubs, the 2024. I had some last minute buybacks, MVP buybacks. I was in a break. I got the Braves. It was a logo fractor break. I got a few, and they came in like 2 days before the deadline. So I stopped in at this place. 1631 of 2024 for Chris. And I was just looking at what they had. And I saw some blasters there. He's like, "Oh, we have the Fanatics blasters over here." So I guess they have like randomly inserted. You can win like memorabilia stuff or whatever. Blake Snell Topps team. Now they were charging like $15 more at that store. Now I have to preface it with the fact that this store is absurdly expensive. The one that I was at, it's like in a very, very rich part outside of Philadelphia, and they know it and they charge accordingly. Like basically whatever you pay, add 20, that's what they charge there. And the people there don't care. They just pay it, you know. And they had blasters for $29.99 and the Fanatics blasters were $44.99. I was like, oh my God. And then I was reading the box because I hadn't gotten any. I don't like that type of stuff is something they'll make, but they won't offer it wholesale to us. We just, get like the regular blasters. Machado. I mean, sometimes you can get them, but not usually. Not at, wholesale pricing. But I was reading, I guess they have like aqua parallels in them or something. And then you can win like jerseys or I don't know what the hell they're giving away. And for Texas, Marcus Simeon, Major League Material. Seeing a Fisk auto jersey. Oh, yeah? So how, like, did they happen to say what the odds on hitting like a memorabilia thing was? Because honestly, I didn't know that. And if I get them offered, I mean, I'll pick some up. We'll have to sell them on the website now, of course, because, no more retail on eBay. But I was like, I didn't know. It wasn't something I looked up, so I wasn't sure how easy it was or hard it was to hit something out of them. It's not a bad idea, though. I mean, it's like any other redemption, I suppose. Did you guys see the story on? I saw it on Instagram today. It might not. It might have been from a day or two ago. I hadn't really been on Instagram the past few days. About the Chris Olave 1/1 NT card. And this Goldschmidt, one corner is a little soft. This whole pack, the corner's been a little soft. Anyway, Jacob. So the story goes that the guy, I think it was 2022 NT, I believe, 2022, I think. And the guy hits the shield 1/1, which is, a massive hit, especially it was Olave's rookie season. So, I mean, they even said like it was on the box or something. I don't know. It was in some kind of, something they were, PR they were doing or whatever. And out of all the shield cards, apparently the Olave one was the only one that was redemption. The guy sent it in, and it's been there for like a year since he sent it in. And they just finally recently emailed him and told him it's out of stock. And the guy's like, it's a 1/1. How can it be out of stock? Like, I mean, it's ridiculous. Garrett Cole. I think they just steal the cards they want over there. 1 in 59 boxes. It's not horrible. I mean, if they're giving away jerseys and stuff. Huh. 1 in 59 boxes. So you're talking one in a little more than a case. Once every case and a half. I'm assuming they do 40-box cases. They might do 20s on those. I don't know. eBay. What's the big thing, Chris? Is there something in particular that people are chasing? Is there like as far as the jerseys go or whatever? It's Fanatics just getting rid of some junk they got lying around, basically. You got an awful lot of Carlton Fisk jerseys. All right, throw a few of them in there. Oh, Andrew, you're going to love me now, baby. De La Cruz home field advantage. There you go. Second one of these we pulled that one out of that bonus blaster box that I opened last week. God, that was lucky. Andrew's been trying to get something, Ellie. I've been looking for him, but there you go. That one, I'm sure you'll take that one. It's a cool card. I know I say this every time. I like the way they revamped the card and made it kind of like a real background instead of all cartoony like the Downtowns or whatever. It's a very cool looking card. You're welcome, buddy. Congrats. And we're only into our second box. Let's find some more. Rosarena, Fort Rays. Yeah. I have to look into it. I don't know. They put out so much stuff anymore. You can't even if you're not gonna break it, then I just don't pay attention to it. Lubob. Home run challenge. Yeah, the guys are all bitching on the Discord, the eBay Discord thing about people have blaster breaks up, and my God, there's some people who just complain. It's amazing to me. There's this guy on Discord. He's one of the breakers. I don't know which breaker he is because, like most of us, we use different handles. So I don't know. A few of them I know who it is, but for the most part, I have no idea who's who. And this one guy, since August, has, I swear to God, told the same story like 75 times on the Discord about how people were posting UFC back in August and September when they weren't allowed to, and he reported them to eBay, and eBay did nothing about it. I mean, everyone's heard this thing so many times from this guy. Man, the second retail wasn't allowed, he was the first one on there. I'm calling eBay. This isn't right. I follow the rules. Why shouldn't everyone else? It's like, dude, why are you a tattletale, man? Like, just so then post it and, roll the dice like they are, Every email we get from eBay it always ends in, you break the rules, you'll get expelled from the program. I don't know. I'm not going to be the one to jump off that bridge first. If everyone starts doing it, maybe I'll start doing it again, but I don't want to get expelled from eBay, to be honest with you. Bregman, but it's like if somebody's willing to go for it, then what do you care? Let them, you know what I mean? Like, get over it, dude. People love to complain. I just love to. I'm always amazed by how many people in the world are like, well, no, if I can't have it, you can't have it. Like, all right, whatever. Who cares? that's why people have heart attacks over that kind of stuff. Like, so what? He got to sell blasters for a week longer than we did. All right. Well, that's not the end of the world. Griffey celebration of the kid. All right. 2 down, 4 to go. All right. Now we got to find Joe a nice Dominguez. That's one thing we haven't had. Like, we've had some Ellie stuff. We've had some, some of the home field advantages. We've had some numbered cards. We've had some parallels. But Dominguez, I think the only thing we found of his was like a royal blue out of a blaster. That's it. It's so weird. Stuff hasn't been easy to find. So, let's shuffle them up. Shuffle up and deal. Like, we found some Easter parallels, De La Cruz, and this and that, but nothing of Dominguez for some reason. Ay, ay, ay. Kyle Brandish for the Orioles. I haven't seen one. I don't know if he does or not. That's what I mean. Like, I haven't seen anything Dominguez so far. So I don't know. I mean, he's got parallels at least of his base card. I mean, you would think you could find something, but I don't know. Find you that Soto super short print. That would work. Finally saw one of those up on eBay. The one in the Yankees uniform. I think it sold for like $600 or something like that. I saw the Ohtani sold for like $1,700. Wow, that's a lot. Suzuki. Yeah. Where'd that Suzuki go? Gotta double check those bases in the hit spot just in case. Yeah, and I think we had a blue, like, greatest hits of Dominguez also, and that's it. Morale greatest hits. And Frank Thomas. So all these relics, come on, man, give us some autos. Stop this relic nonsense. For Robert, little Frank Thomas throwback relic. What's up, Robert? What's going on, buddy? Vladdy Daddy. Uh, 253 of 299. Justin Steele for Chris. Justin Steele. Guy's either a baseball player or a porn star with a name like that. There's no real in between. Justin Steele. Griffey. Yeah, he got the extension. Saw that coming. Dominguez rookie. I heard them talking on the radio. They were, I don't know, they were all nervous that it hadn't been done yet, or I don't understand what's honestly going on with pitchers this year. It's a lot of weird stuff. I mean, you still got Snell and Montgomery, and like they haven't even signed. We're into the. I mean, these. I don't know. I don't get it. Like contracts have been weird this year. Like I said, I thought maybe the Ohtani thing affected the hot stove contracts because people were waiting to see what happened with him. But like at this point, it's like a little weird, you know. I mean, is there a possibility that Blake Snell, 2-time Cy Young winner, is not going to play on a baseball team this year? Like, is that, that's so weird. I don't know. I guess people just don't want to pay him yet. Giants Fan Fest. Nice. No, I know he will. It's just, it seems like, usually it's and I know he just retired, but I'm just using this name, the Josh Donaldsons of the world that are, getting signed right before opening day or this or that or whatever. Not usually big Cy Young win pitchers, It's just weird. Frank Thomas. Plus, you would think whoever's going at him just wants him in their system, especially if he's coming into a new team, Araz. I mean, I want the Phillies to go get him desperately, but I don't think it's going to happen, especially with the money they just spent on Wheeler. but I would love it. The Phillies got another starter. Mickey Moniak. All about the money. You got it, brother. Makes the world go round. Yoshida throwback. Lindor home run challenge. Yeah. You think he's the one holding him up? Could be. Who knows? Maybe he's trying to work some kind of deal. Blake Snell's is at home, like coaching Little League, hanging out with the kids. Patrick Corbin, no. Scott Boras. Celebration of the kid. Papa on the blueprint. Emerson Hancock. For the Rockies, Coco Montes rookie. I'm not going opening day. I'm going opening weekend for the Phils. For the Sunday game opening weekend. They play the Bravos. Devers home run challenge. Trout blueprint. Good here. Man, who's got Boston? Todd. Nice hit, man. That is a good one. Ceddanne Raphael rookie team color. Beautiful card. Wow. 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 That thing's awesome. Congrats there, Todd. Nice one. Nice. Wow. I think all those stupid AI movies where they what's his name? Owen Wilson plays Darth Vader, and he's always going, "Wow." uh, so do I. I think they're the best thing they've added in a long time. They look fantastic. Some are better than others, just from the color kind of scheme, different teams. But they're just I don't know why they didn't think of that one sooner. Trey Turner throwback. That one's awesome. I'm just looking at it. That thing's really awesome. Oh, Todd, you got it, buddy. Nice hit, my friend. The other one we've pulled a bunch of them now, but the Luciano one was awesome looking too for San Francisco. Acuna. Let me move some bass. Bass. How low can you go? The San Francisco ones look great. The Oriole ones look great. Some of them are a little, just because of their colors, a little like they don't. I don't know a better way to say it, but they don't quite pop as much as some do. Depending on the colors. Braxton Garrett. But yeah, the orange and black ones are really cool looking. Wow, Andrew, you were saying that the show's this weekend. Why did I think it was next weekend? Damn. No, that's okay. I don't have any plans. Robin Yount, throwback. I don't know why I had it in my head it was next week for some reason. The date today, the 6th. Time flies when you're working too much. De La Cruz rookie. Celebration of the kid. I actually had cards at my cafe the other day. So I had one of the guys sort like 3 of the breaks, but not bag them up, just sort them and put them in boxes. And I took them. So while I was running the register, I was bagging cards at the same time. People are like, well, what's all this? I was like, well, I own another business. I'm like trying to explain it to people. Encarnacion rookie, rainbow foil. It's funny though, because I got like 5 or 6 different people like, oh, you do box breaks? Like they knew what I was doing because they were all sorted by teams and stuff. I was just bagging them and labeling them and stuff like that. Yeah, I think so. I think he's over. He's over that. I've talked about this a ton in the past. Guys have been around a long time. Of Dominguez rookie. Traditionally, guys who come over on big contracts always have terrible first years. And I know everyone was like buyer's remorse with Trey Turner halfway through the season last year, which I thought was absurd. It was just a matter of time before he got going. And I mean, maybe the standing ovation actually did do something, but if you think back about Harper, the first year and a half Harper was here, he wasn't very good. For some reason, guys on big contracts always take like a year or so to settle in. So I don't know. I think it'll be fine. Salvador Perez. Come on, freaking relics. Some autographs. Damn it. Oh, I own a chain of cafes. It's not a restaurant. We're in office buildings all out on the main line. Well, I only have 2 of them open now. I own 9 of them, but 7 of them are sitting there empty. Have been since COVID. Emmett Sheehan for the Dodgers, rookie. 1761 to 2024. I mean, it's already tough enough being in the food service business. It's even worse when you're in the food service business in office buildings where nobody comes to work anymore. So, what are you going to do? I had these salesmen come in today, like just come in off the street from Unilever and wanted to talk to me. And I mean, in the past, pre-COVID, I mean, we were a huge company. The guy's like, well, we haven't been buying years and wanted to stop in. I was like, dude, don't waste your time. Like, this business is dead. Jackie Robinson. So we do catering too. Catering's the only thing that's keeping us alive a little bit. But honestly, at this point, it's funny. The thing that used to be my side gig, which was this, is now my main, and cafe is just my side gig. No reason to jinx it there, Chris. Don't jinx it, man. Yastrzemski. Adley throwback. Altuve. It's funny. I had this one guy though. He saw the cards out. He didn't really know what I was doing, and he was like, "Oh, you're into baseball cards," and I didn't really say anything at first. I was just like, "Yeah, whatever." And he's like, "Oh, I know a guy who buys cards. You should really talk to him." And then he started telling me this whole story, and I didn't say anything about owning a business, or he didn't know anything about it. And he starts telling me how the guy made millions selling baseball cards and this and that, whatever, and he's an investment advisor, and they were advising people to buy this and buy that, and I was just like, "Oh my god." I said, "Yeah, cards can be worth a lot of money. You can make a lot of money off them if you know what you're doing." Like, that's the key. You got to know what you're doing to make money. That's the unfortunate. Most people these days, they don't. They think they do, and they don't know what they're doing. I'm knocking all my guys over here. Homer Buddha, my adipose, our little MLB guy. Brian Woo. Woo woo. Mike Trout home run challenge. And Joey Votto blueprint. Jason Dominguez rookie. Jake Burger. Hey. Bichette and American League leaders. All right, Joe's got the Yankees. I'm assuming Chris has the Twins. Who's got the Orioles? Daniel. Okay. 1733 of 2024. So we'll roll a die on that one later. Who's I reading about? Oh, Jurickson Profar back to the Padres again. You talk about like that dude's got more miles on him. Where was he? Wasn't he at Colorado last year? He was with the Padres before that. He's like a new team every year. Him and Hunter Renfroe, the ultimate journeyman. Abner Uribe. I remember, man, when he was a prospect, he was huge. It's funny. I still have some of his rookie cards, and every time I see him, I always think like, man, I thought this dude was going to be a big deal back in the day. Junior Caminero, throwback, a rookie for the Rays. Those are fairly rare. For Rich. Valdez. Dansby. Dansby Swanson. 162 of 499 for Chris. Bobby Witt. Day. That's right. It's all right. I got some downstairs from the ones that weren't paid for. Mookie Betts. Kyle Freeland for the Rockies. Rockies team color card would probably look pretty cool. Yeah, I know. Well, Chris, you say that like I don't have like, I don't know, 2,500 cards at least here that need to be listed. They're literally in their own box that says needs listing on top. There's easily a couple thousand cards in there. They'll get listed when I'm dead by somebody. I just keep adding to the boxes. Yeah, I'm going to get to this someday, and it never happens. I never have the time. Or I do, and like I list like say 30 or 40, and they all sell like pretty quick. You know, not that they're crazy expensive or anything. Some are in fact are really cheap, but a lot of them will sell. Ooh, what we got here? Something a little thick. All right, commemorative home sweet home stadium medallion card of Jazz. Lone Depot Park for the Marlins. Robert Well, at least it's a different relic this time. There's going to be, like, when I'm on my deathbed, there's going to be a few things I'm going to have to tell someone. Don't forget about the crypto. Because I have crypto on my phone that's, it's not $1,000,000, but it ain't cheap either. And honestly, it's something I've done myself. I've never really talked to my family about. They know I have it, but they don't. And somebody might want to sell some cards at some point. Don't just give them away. For Robert, there you go, buddy. That's 269 of 299. Buddy, would do anything to find somebody who could do listings for me. It's not that I don't want to do them. It's just they're so freaking time consuming. And look, it's one of those things. Anybody who does eBay will tell you have to stay on top of your stuff. Like you have to. But the thing is, you have to remember, I need to first of all get the break listings done every week, which is usually like, between 500 and 700 listings a week. I have to do for that alone. Griffey celebration. So it's a bit of both. Just finding the time to do it. Luis Campusano for San Diego. I need an assistant is what I need. I'm a type of person who has a very hard time giving up like any monicum of control. And it's weird, especially with this business, because I need more help and I need to find some people. And like, I always say it and I know it, but at the same time, I'm like, all right, well, what would I actually let them do? Because, it's easier for me to do it because I know what's being done. But I got to get some help at some point or else I'm going to have a heart attack one of these days. All right, box number 6. If you're only doing a thing, right? And that's kind of the thing. I think if you start with, say, 50 cards, right, that you need to post, and you're good about it, and you come home every day and post 10 or 15 cards, and even if cards keep adding to it, but like you still do 10 or 15 cards every day, it stays manageable. But then you stop for a while, and they start piling up into the ceiling. And then even though you sit down one day and do 100 cards, it's not even a dent. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, what the hell am I doing? Oh, come on, right on top. Are you kidding? Well, hey, at least we got an autograph this time. Emmett Sheehan, rookie auto for the Dodgers. Who's got the Dodgers? Mike F. There you go, buddy. I don't know, look, it's like anything else. If I was desperate for the cash, I'd be on there doing it too, so. The worst, though, is you go in the box and then you find stuff that had, a lot more value a year ago than it does now. You're like, well, I could have sold this card for $30 last year. Now I'm getting $5 for it. Danny Jansen for Toronto. For Roger. Novelli Marte, rookie. Those aren't easy to come by either. Yeah, exactly. I guarantee you there's some Wander Francos in that box that are supposed to be posted. I guarantee it. Nothing crazy, you know what I mean? Like, but certainly stuff that could have been sold for, a little chunk of change. I've often thought about taking like a couple weeks off from breaking just to sit down and do the listings, but it would take me at least a few weeks just to get caught up with the ones that I have. And I don't know that I want to do that. Yeah. Like when I have a rare week where like everything's out and we have a day before we start, we like Wednesday I don't have to do anything and then I'll sit down and do cards, but celebration of the kid. But then like I said, over the weekend while I'm breaking they sell and back to square one again. Ozzie Smith, Grand Gamer. Yeah, I know. Me too. I mean, look, I have like I said, nothing crazy, as far as Franco goes. But like, I have a couple Logo Fractor rookies and stuff like that. One of them's graded, would have brought $100 or whatever. Like now it's just piece of paper, basically. Or like I said, wait a couple years till he's he'll be the MVP of the KBO or something like that. Maybe we can sell him to the guys over in Korea or Japan or something. Luis Matos. It does make you sick, though. I mean, like, honestly, with what I have for Franco, maybe $1,000 worth of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I was never like a huge collector. I just had a couple cards of his that I liked, and whatever. I find it so funny though. I mean, I've brought this up before. Julio Home Run Challenge, like Sports Card Radio, and how they get on people about like buying different guys, or like the dude from the Mavericks, Dirk is right. Is it no? What's his name? Luca. I'm sorry, Luca. Like they always kind of make fun about all the money people spend on Luca, and he's never won a championship or done this, and his stuff's not as valuable or whatever. And it's like, how are we supposed to know that this dude's a pedophile? Like, they make everyone who bought Wander Franco sound like they're idiots for buying him. It's like, really, we were supposed to know that he was chasing around 13-year-old girls? Like, come on, dude, cut us a break. Joe Ryan for the Twins. Yeah, right. In the what it'll be the Live Baseball League or whatever over there. How does that golf league do well? Is it doing well? I know they got a bunch of people over there, right? Like a bunch of big names that right? Isn't that what it's called? Live? I don't really I used to watch more golf. I play golf. I don't play much anymore, unfortunately. I just don't have the time, but my son plays. My son's pretty good. But I used to watch it here and there, and then I heard about this Live thing, but they sound like they signed a lot of dudes away. Gave them a lot of money. So must be doing something. To 299, Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers on the black blueprint, the black and blueprint. Mike F. You go, bud. And New York Smiles Mets heavy hitter Cheryl F. 2024 for Rich. They combined with what? With what now? They're combined with the PGA now. I thought they weren't doing that. I thought that was the whole point. I thought the PGA like kicked all those guys out or something. 1739 of 2024. I don't know. I mean, can you really blame those guys? Yeah. Why would they turn down that kind of money they were offering, you know? Just a few more years, we get another U.S. Open right here in my backyard. It'd be so much fun. That was awesome last time they did. The Marion Golf Course is literally like I can be on the course in like 45 seconds from my door. And they're playing the U.S. Open there again in 30, 40, and 50 over the next 30, 25 years, whatever. And when they did it last time, which was, where's my, I used to have my ticket up here. Where is it? Must have moved it somewhere. I think it was 2013, maybe. Verlander. Really? I thought that was the whole point. Was the PGA was like your band if you went to that live thing. They ended all that because there was so much like controversy around that. Like I said, I haven't watched golf in a while. So, but there was that that documentary. What was it? Was that Full Swing documentary or whatever about the golfers? And a bunch of them were leaving, and it's crazy. I guess the PGA couldn't take the losses, you know. Huh. What happened last year? They were like, you're not leaving us or you never play here again. It's like, okay, well, but I won a Masters. I'm supposed to be able to play in the Masters. No, you cannot. Corbin Carroll blueprint. It's like, well, if I won one, I'm allowed to play in it for the rest of my life. Not if you go play in Saudi Arabia. All right, dude. All right, silver packies. Let's see what we got. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. Sheehan, Bryant, Abbott, and Larkin. Encarnacion, Otani, Sandberg, and Gavin Williams, rookie. Will Clark, Arenado, Josh Jung, and Davis Schneider for the Blue Jays. Ooh, orange. Aren't you glad I opened this pack? Oh. All right, Flatty. Caminero rookie. Jackson and Matt Olson for the Bravos. Matt Olson for the Braves. 9 of 25 for Jacob. He's a funny guy. All right, 2 silver packies left. Kyle Harris, Mason Wynn, Corey Seager, and Sonny Gray. All right, uno más. Everson Pereira, Guerrero, J-Rod, and Evan Carter, rookie for the Rangers. All righty. We got this guy here. Got to roll a die on him. Damn, where did my pen go? Oh, there it is. All right, so Yankees are 1 and 2, Twins are 3 and 4, and Orioles are 5 and 6. As we know, dice has to stay on the screen, and it can't hit anything, or else it's cracked, and we roll again. And I'll, do my best. Here we go, a 5 going to the Orioles. do 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 do. All righty. I want to thank all you guys and gals for joining me. I do appreciate it. And do a quick hit recap, and then we'll get out of here. Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be back with eBay. We got breaks all weekend. And the Stadium Club, I dropped down to $12 a spot on the website. I just want to get it sold. I can't go any lower than that and respect myself in the morning. So if you want to grab a spot or two in there, we'll get that puppy broken also. Appreciate it. Otherwise, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. And give me a quick sec so I can put a hit recap All right, hit recap for 2023 Topps Series 1. Pick your team break number 124. I didn't separate. All right, Dominguez, we had 3 base and 2 De La Cruz. Home run challenge cards. Julio, Trout, Devers, Lindor, Lubob, and De La Cruz. Oh, thanks, Andrew. Thanks for joining me, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, we pulled a few nice things tonight. Not too shabby. Okay. Numbered cards. 2024. We had the Mets. This one going to the Orioles. For the Dodgers, Sheehan rookie and Nico Horner. To 299, Freddie Freeman. Dansby Swanson to 499. Justin Steele to 299. Acuna to 75, and Matt Olson to 25. Put my tag back on there so I don't forget. All right. Rainbow foils. Start there. Goldie, Bradish, Bregman, Montez rookie, Garrett, the nice Encarnacio Strand, Freeland, Campusano, Jansen, Ryan, Flores, and Kremer. We did have a very delicious Ellie De La Cruz home field advantage and a equally as delicious Dane Raphael team color rookie. Man, I love that card. Very jealous of that one. Some other random stuff. Junior Caminero, throwback rookie. Novelli Marte, greatest hits rookie. And De La Cruz, blueprint rookie. Relics, we had a bunch of them. Simeon, Major League Material. White Sox and Frank Thomas on the throwback. Salvador Perez, Major League Material. A Jazz Home Sweet Home relic and a Jazz City Connect relic. The Home Sweet Home relic was to $299, and we did have one auto, Emmett Sheehan for the Dodgers on card rookie auto. And that will do it. All right, folks, again, thanks so much for hanging out and checking out the website. Hope to see you all tomorrow night. Be safe, be good, be healthy, be happy, be, whatever. And I'll talk to you later. Take care, guys. Bye.